There you go. That's a good one. A little better fish right there.
There's fish right there.
I was like, somebody's got to be stacked up there waiting to go back in that creek. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel today. Today's episode is going to be me practicing and fishing the Cabela's Big Bass Tournament coming up. We're out here on Clarksville Lake, and it's Friday, March 12th. And, 12th, that reminds me, I got the Cabela's credit card bill is due today. Anyway, we're out here. We're going to try to practice a little bit, see if we can find some fish. Next weekend is the Bass Pro Shops Big Bass Tour. And anyway, we're thinking about fishing it. I'm going to practice first, see if I can find some fish, see if it's, you know, if I'm even on them. If I'm not, well, probably not going to waste my money, but anyway, big weekend next weekend. You got opening day of turkey season and, you know, this big tournament. So anyway, the main purpose of today and the next few days practicing is to see if I can find them way back in this creek in a place where I think that a lot of people are not going to be fishing during the tournament. There's probably going to be 600 to 800 boats, maybe more, I'm not sure, but it's going to be a lot. I feel like that's the hardest part of the tournament, is not really catching the fish. I mean, they're up shallow, they're moving up, getting ready to spawn. But just finding unpressured fish, finding fish that haven't already seen a lure 5 times that day. You know, if you get out there early in the morning, your first spot or two, you may be okay. But as the day progresses and you continue to fish, you know, each spot you come to, you stay out there on the main lake, you're probably not the first person there, and the fish has either been caught or, you know, they've seen a lure 5 times that day. So I feel like that's kind of the hardest part of that style tournament. Anyway, we're gonna get after him, do a little practicing. I got my buddy Shooter with me today, and let's see if we can find some hogs back here in this creek. Get some brakes on it. Good Lord. Alright, new spot. Let's see what it's all about. A little bit different out here on the main lake. seen that one coming. Shooter, hush. I thought he seen it. Man, this guy just beached it. Just lost him. He just come off right there. About a 2-pounder. First fish of the day. There you go. Oh! Are you kidding me? That is the second fish I have lost today. The hook. These lizards are too thick. They're not soft. I've just missed 2. Enough of that. They're just too hard. Let's display some water. Not soft. Learn your lesson. I gave them a shot. That's my first time trying those. The Walmart lizards and brush hogs, but the problem is they're so thick. You're gonna lose the hook that didn't come through. That's the second fish I lost in this little pocket. It's not soft enough. They look good. You can't get a good hook set. That's a reason that they're cheaper. Spend the extra 30-40 cents. Get you some zooms. I gave it a shot. I figured we'd see. We learned our lesson. And just lost fish number 2 for the day. God dog it. There, that hook moved in there now. Finally. Finally got a hook set in there that's softened. Lord, man. A little 1-inch. See if we can keep them alive. What you think, buddy? It's good to hear the pump's still working. And there. Yeah, you little turd.
I'm Morgan, and there's more to me than HIV. More love, more adventure, more community. But with my HIV treatment, there's not more medicines in my pill. I talked to my doctor.
What do you think, Shooter?
Medicines with
Little
Dovato.
buck bass.
Prescription Dovato is for some adults who are starting HIV-1 treatment or replacing their current HIV-1 regimen, which is 2 medicines in 1 pill.
Little old
Dovato
buck
is
bass.
advocated as a 3-drug regimen to help you reach and stay undetectable. Research shows people who take HIV treatment as prescribed and get to and stay undetectable can no longer
Little buck bass.
Don't
little
take
1
Dovato
pounder.
if you're
How about
allergic to
that?
any of its ingredients, or if you take Dovato,
Let's get this little rascal.
hepatitis B can become harder to treat while taking Dovato. Do not
Hey,
stop
now.
Dovato without taking Dovato.
God,
As
buddy.
hepatitis B may worsen
Well,
or
like
become
a fool,
life-threatening. Serious or life-threatening side effects can occur, including allergic reactions, lactic acid buildup, and liver problems. If you have a rash and other...
Come on, dude. What you think, Shooter? You're a pretty cool pup. You like fishing? You like Morgan Wallen? Yep, that's what I thought. You need some sunglasses, don't you, dude? I'm sorry. I need to make some dog sunglasses for you, man. If they did, I'd buy them for you. Look at you squinting. You look like Clint Eastwood. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, come on, he was thumping it. Alright, we... Oh, damn it. I want him to do it. Go.
He just come up there and smoked it. I just watched him.
What's going on, guys? Good morning. It is March 19th, Friday of Big Bass Tournament. So anyway, we were the first boat at the boat ramp this morning. We're just already on the water. We're just chilling. Got our text. Says we can start at 7:15 this morning. So that's in exactly 29 minutes from now. So anyway, it's looking to be a pretty good day. It's going to be a little overcast, it's a little chilly, and there's a lot of wind, so that'll probably help me since I don't have a bedding fish. But the guys that are fishing for bedding fish, if it's really windy and it's really cloudy, it's going to make it pretty tough on them to catch them off the bed, so that'll kind of help. Less competition. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get on some fish this morning, guys. Hope so. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So. All right, guys. 7:15. Let's go fishing. First one of the day. Not gonna win us any money, but I'll put him in the tank. Another 2-pounder. We need some diggins. This ain't gonna do it. Good fish, but 2-pounders ain't gonna do it. They're tucked in really, really deep in this cover. I mean, this cold front, it's been tough to catch them. That's only the second fish. I mean, I've drug, and I have not, I guess I've got like 1 or 2 bites on a dragon, but I mean, if you don't hook up, they're not eating it like they usually do. And one bite I got reeling it back, so that makes me think they're kind of suspended in this cover. So it may just have to go in there. I'm just trying to figure them out because they've changed since this weekend and Monday afternoon. Yeah, they've definitely changed. So just trying to figure them out and the best way to go after them. I'm not a professional bass fisherman, so. Big fish right now is 5.89. That was at 8 o'clock in the hour of 8 to 9 this morning. It's almost 10 o'clock, so in 5 minutes we'll probably be getting text from what people are weighing in from 9 to 10, so it's not over yet. We got a long time to fish for the rest of the day, so it's getting kind of cut up, so we're gonna retie. Not the right size. A lot of fun to catch. That's not what I need. I think that might ripped his gill. Let's see if that's come off that jig tight right off that laydown. Let's see if we can get a weight on him. If he's 3 1/4, I'll take it. If he's 3 1/4, we'll take him. Wish he was a little bit bigger. Hang on. He's just 3. Good sized fish, but they just let's keep fishing. Maybe I can pick one more up like that. I don't know. That was a little fish anyway. Getting bit on the jig pretty good. That's what I should have been doing instead of throwing that spinnerbait. Figured it out too late. Alright, let's do a little recap on today. Had a lot of fun. Got out there, caught a fish at the first spot on a spinnerbait, and I think that may be kind of what messed with my head a little bit. I thought, okay, first spot, catch one off spinnerbait like you've been catching them the previous weekend. maybe that's how I'm going to catch them all day. And I did catch a nice one this past Monday. It would have got me a check today. So I thought, that's what we're going to stick with. Sling a spinnerbait all day. Big fish bait, right? Well, anyway, got a few more bites on it, but they just weren't the fish we needed. So there is a cold front that comes through. So what do? You know, do the fish move back out? I didn't think so, but I just wasn't getting bites I needed shallow, so I tried to fish a little bit deeper. Backed off the shoreline cover, and I definitely didn't get bit there. So it was later in the day. Y'all seen it. I figured it out, kind of just flipping jigs real tight on the cover, and that's kind of where the fish were. And I was getting a lot of bites that way. Unfortunately, it was a little late in the game when I figured that out. Had I figured that out earlier, I think it's possible I could have come across a decent sized fish. So anyway, main thing is I was fishing and I wasn't at work. So it's always a good day. Always a good day. But we're going to get the boat cleaned up. Tomorrow, we're headed out to opening day of turkey season here in Georgia, so I'm going to try to put my dad on his first turkey, see what happens there. I have not even went to my property to check that, but Sunday we'll be back at it. We'll be back on the lake, and we're going to try to do better. I'm going to try to at least get a check. That was my main goal fishing this tournament, just cash a check. So, but if y'all have never fished these, y'all need to try it. It's a lot of fun. It's a little different because I never went to the weigh-in because I didn't feel like I had a fish that, well, I didn't have a fish that would have got a check, but it's the first tournament I've ever fished where you don't go to the weigh-in. But anyway, a lot of fun, guys, so we'll bring it back to you Sunday. Sunday. Got one more day to try to get this done. Starting off a lot later this morning. The bed was warm and I was exhausted, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. But we still got plenty of time. It's a lot cloudier today, so we'll see what happens, how it's gonna be different. Let's go fishing. Catch a big one. Well, looks good. Lost my hat. Found it. It blew off and soaking wet and freezing cold. We're like Jimmy Houston. Now, that guy was throwing a spinnerbait. Spinnerbait. Sure hasn't seen that 15 times. Think a fish would got some pre-spawners coming off Main Lake, top here, way into the back. But you would think today was definitely a grind. Got out there about an hour late. It was cloudy, and wow, was it windy. I'm talking about 180-mile-an-hour gale force winds. Half the time that I tried to fish the Main Lake points and some secondary points, trying to find a little bit better fish. I almost got thrown out the boat a couple times. I'm sure that would have been some good footage. What else? I mean, I can tell you this. Everybody I seen on the lake today was doing the same thing I was doing. They're in the back of a pocket, or seen them chunking and whining. It looked like a gargantuous tennis ball out there, but it's chartreuse spinnerbait. Everybody's throwing spinnerbait. I've been getting bit on it all week. Today, not a bite, so I don't know how they did. But I caught 3 fish. Caught one when I first got there, just like I did Friday. Got there, I flip a jig, tied in on some cover, figuring cold front, so they probably push back in there real tight. You might have to flip on them a couple times anyway. I get bit real quick. Okay. And then after that, it just shut off. I mean, I couldn't catch another fish to save my life. I mean, I started throwing a Carolina rig. That's how desperate I got. So I caught 2 little dinks with a Carolina rig. I'm not sure what was going on the other end of the lake. If I had to guess, I'm thinking that towards the dam, when you got to the clear water, I think a lot of guys were sight fishing. I know that's probably what I would have done. If I'd have stayed on that end of the lake, I probably would have looked and tried to catch some bedding fish. You definitely ain't going to do that on the Georgia side of the lake. It stays muddy. But, you know, it is what it is. Had a lot of fun. I apologize I didn't get to weigh in a fish for you guys. It really stinks, but I did what I could. But for the future, April, it's just getting warmed up. So Clarksville bass fishing is going to be good, or I'm expecting it to be good. The herring should be going on the bed. They should be going up to spawn here in just a week or two, or as soon as this water temperature gets a little bit warmer, right up in the 60s, mid 60s. And that's it. We're going to be chunking top waters, and should be biting pretty good. So hopefully we're going to have some good videos coming to you soon, the month of April. Looking forward to it. Anyway, Sorry I couldn't weigh a fish for y'all. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.